Hey, welcome back to this video where we are continuing in building our tree here. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and build the branches. So we have our leaves, and they look fine. And just before we continue, the reason I built the leaf slice with the sort of edge modeling, using the edge modeling, is because I wanted the detail here to manipulate them. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and build our branch. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Create, Plane, and I'm going to go to the front viewport here, and I'm going to create a plane. And I'm going to press the M key to bring up the materials, and I'm going to bring in a new reference. Now, I'm just going to be using one of the references inside the folder here. We're going to use this, which is open, and assign this. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go to unwrap UVW, UVW map, and I'm going to choose bitmap fit, and I'm going to reselect this and choose OK. And this will just fit this to the right resolution here. And all I'm really interested in here is this branch. I want to recreate this branch, and then we can start to place our own leaves on and build this up. So this is pretty easy. All we're going to do is go ahead, and there's a few ways we can do this. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and do this with box modeling. So I'm going to choose G to remove that grid. And I'm going to create a small box. And let's just make this equal size. So I'm going to go 24, 24, 24. And I'm going to convert this to editable poly. I'm going to set the bottom and delete this. And set the top. And I'm going to choose extrude. And I'm going to pull this all the way up to the top here. Just like this. So then we can scale this down, just like that, and we can add some connects, and we just want to use this to move our branch into place. Let's do this, and let's do this. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press the M key. I'm going to assign is it this one? Okay. So we need to press the okay, so I'm going to select this. I'm going to assign this here, and then I'm going to take this, choose cut. I'm going to select an empty slot, choose paste, select this, reassign that like so. So now when we bring this down, we can still see the box here. So let's go ahead and continue to build this. We need to change this to shaded so we don't get any weird shadowing. And when we scale this, we're going to be scaling this in the center, so we're manipulating the entire shape all around. So let's just continue up here. And let's see. Let's add one here. So when you're building your branches like this, you actually want to take notice of where everything is. The more time you spend on this, making your branch look natural, the better it will look. So now what we need to do is we need to build these branches that come off here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you do that, and then we will come back once that is complete. So here's what you want to do. You want to choose to add a connect, and connect, and you want to place these into position just like this. Then you're going to take this polygon on the side and you're going to extrude this. So let's go to extrude and choose OK, and you just want to continue that same process we did before. So I'm going to complete this branch and then we'll pause the video and come back once all this is complete. So I'm going to choose OK and place this up here and rotate this just like scale, and let's just continue this inside process. So we've got here, and obviously we need to add a new extrude right here so we have enough detail to pull out that branch. And let's do this and let's have a look. Is there any more? There's just one more. So I'm going to go to extrude, okay, like this, and I'm going to place this all the way to the top like this and scale this all the way. Now what we want to do on the end of each one of these is just add one final connect. I'm going to add one here actually. So at the end of each branch, you just want to add a final piece here, and we want to take that end piece and we just want to collapse that. And we need to do this at the top here, so let's add one piece. I'm going to take this and we're going to collapse this. So we can push this up. There we go. And we'll just finish this piece off here. And then I'll pause the video and then we'll come back. So let's just quickly do this. I'm going to choose to extrude this. And scale this down. And then we're going to extrude this. Do that, and let's do one more extrude, and we want to collapse this one. So let's go ahead and choose collapse, and that's this one done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of this, and then we're going to come back and do some cleanup. So I'll see you in just a few minutes. Hey, what's up, welcome back. So I have gone ahead and created the rest of these branches. Now I have also duplicated this original one and just created a slightly different version, and that's because I'm going to be using or baking out two of these branches. Now you want to go ahead and make as many as you like. The more of these you have, the better variety you will have, and ultimately the better your tree will look. So there are just a few things we need to consider here. So okay, if we go ahead and turbo smooth these, so we go to turbo smooth, you see that we have just a few pinching issues here and here where they intersect. So because this is going to be a high poly asset, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. And I think so. What we can do is we can turbo smooth this, and we'll just add two iterations there. Okay, so that should be fine. If we wanted to fix this, what we can go ahead and do is use a connect and push this pretty close to the edge here. And you see we'll get rid of that issue. So we can go ahead and go around and do that for each one of these. So I'm just going to select here and connect. I'm going to do the same here. So I'm just going to go ahead and select multiple of these. Do the same thing. And I think that's about it. Let's see. Oh, there's some up here. This here. I'm also going to do this here too. I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Is there any more? That one should be fine. Okay, so we need to do, like, if we had the turbo smooth back on here, that looks much better. We need to fix this one right here. There we go. Connects, and so that's fixed that. I'm going to do the same over here. So let's go to turbo smooth, set this to 2, and let's just start adding those quick connects here. So connect, let's be a bit closer. Let's see. There we go. And what we're going to do after this is we're going to add a noise modifier, and this is just going to add some variation and noise to our assets. So like you see, we have our 2 branch assets, and that looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and let's select one of these, and let me just look at these from the top. Okay, so these just look a little bit too thin for me, so I'm just going to do this. So they're just a little thicker, and so let's undo this. Yeah, that should be fine, because this is ultimately going to be baked anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and select this, and we're going to add a noise, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on fractal, and all I do is just add some random values there. So I just do something like this. Now I do want to take the Z and a little bit more, so it just sort of bumps out a little bit. So you can see that what this does. Now what we can do is, to get more out of this, we can increase this to maybe 4. Okay, so you see that we get a little bit more variation, and we can do the same here. So I'm going to increase this to 4. I'm going to select this and add noise, and I'm just going to choose fractal. Again, all I do is just flick some of these up just randomly, and then I add a little bit extra in the Z value for these, for this. So we just get a bit of noise. Now we don't want to take this too far, and make this not so realistic, but just a little bit nice, just makes it look much better. So this is what we have. We now have our leaves, we have our branches, and in the next video we're actually going to start to place these leaves on this branch and get these ready for baking. So thank you for watching, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.